Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
So now we're going to do a lightning review of Zombie Dice, which came out in 2010. And it's for 2 or more players, ages 10 and up, and takes about 10 to 20 minutes to play. It will take longer, of course, if you play with a large group.
Oh, yeah.
So we got this soon after it came out. Now, it's not old enough to be a vintage game, but it's obviously not a new game. And we were introduced to this by my brother, who got it for $13.13. That's one of Steve Jackson's. He'll do jokes like that in his pricing. But usually people introduce us to games, and so we got this immediately. And it's a push your luck game, and it's a filler. And so the object is to get 13 brains before other players, and you're going to see you are the zombies. So you're trying to avoid shotguns. If you get 3 shotguns, your round ends, and any brains you would have gathered that round are lost, although you keep brains from the previous round. Green dice are the best. There's a 50% chance, because there's 3 brains on it, so half of 6 is 50%. And then and if you get feet, that means you must re-roll the dice again. Shotguns you don't want.
No.
Now yellow is not as good as a 33% chance, because there's only 2 brains. Oh, I'm out of focus. There's only 2 brains, and there are 2 shotguns. So there is basically an equal chance that you're gonna have to chase after the person and try to get their brains, or you're gonna get a shotgun blast. Now the red are the worst. There's only 1 brain, I believe.
Wow.
Let's see. And there are 3 shotguns. There's a 50% chance you're gonna get a shotgun.
Oh my gosh.
And there's 2 feet. So that's why in the counter mix here, you only have 3 red, 4 yellow, and 6 green. Now, one thing we've added to ours is from Board Game Geek. We've added brains. Now, there might be other places you can get it now, and they look like candy. That's the thing; it makes you want to eat them.
Yeah.
So obviously, you don't want this around young children. Okay?
No.
But there might be other ways to get brains. These are hard plastic. That's why I went with this, and so you can check out other places. So usually, you would write down your score as you progress. So you put it in here, and this game can get loud. Okay, yep. So you shake it up, shaking it up quietly. And I pick 3 dice without looking, and I roll them. Already, I got 2 shotgun blasts, so I can stop here and take a brain, and I would have 1 towards my 13. So let's say I do that.
I would do that.
Okay, because if I get another, what I would do then is I'd pick 3 out. Let's say I did push my luck, and I would roll again. Well, look, I lost my progress. I would have lost that brain, but I stopped. So Julie's going to go now. So I have 1 point. So Julie keeps those 2 sides. You must re-roll the feet. And you notice she picked out 2 more, because you always roll 3. So Julie can stop there or keep on going. Once you could try going again.
Well, darn it.
Well, see, you should have taken my advice. Huh? Well, Julie didn't roll well. But let's say she did get this. Okay, she could have stopped there and gotten 3
And I
brains.
would have stopped.
And then, yeah, she would have. She would have 3 to 1. And if there's, let's say you play an equal number of rounds, and let's say we both have 13, 14, 15 brains. It doesn't, you just got to get over 13. But let's say on my turn, I got 15 brains. Okay, that's over 13. I would win. Julie had 11, and she rolls, and she stops and gets 15 as well. Well, we play a tie-breaking round. Anybody else that's playing that has less than 13 would be out that tie-breaking round. So that's how you break
that
ties.
makes sense.
All right, so let's take a look at
how we rate all this.
All right, so here's our criteria. Is this a fun game to play?
Oh, very fun.
Yeah.
Very fun. We play this a lot when we want one more game, but I'm so tired, my brain hurts, but this one I can do.
Right, and I've taken this as fun games to play as rewards.
Oh.
When I've done on set with child actors or with other students, and you just want something to, let's take a little break, I'll bring this out. Keeping in mind that with the zombie shotgun theme, I wouldn't use this with younger children.
No.
So the 10 and up is probably appropriate.
Yeah.
They can handle that. But if you're worried about, parents maybe say, "Oh, you played what?" and there was shotguns in it. So you would have to worry about that if you're playing with kids that might.
Especially with that guy on the cover or Yeah.
So with older kids, they understand that this is just...
It's just pretend.
It's pretend.
Yep.
But younger kids, I would definitely not do that. So that's
I agree.
kind of skipping ahead to the age there. Theme, it definitely
Oh, yes.
is a zombie game.
Yep.
The art, it is a little scary,
It's very scary.
but it is cartoony at the same time.
You can tell it's just totally pretend.
Right.
And
Like comic book art.
yeah.
Okay. And then we have the components. We've had this for 11 years at
You
least.
never know. It looks brand new because the way
So,
the dice is.
The etched dice, that was a great move.
Oh, yeah.
They have not worn down. These are quality dice. They're still, I mean, we've rolled these thousands of times,
Oh, yeah.
and they're not wearing down. So good job on that. Now the cup has seen better days because
Yeah.
it's cardboard, but still, it's still holding up.
And there are times when it's just too loud and we'll just roll it in our hands. We'll take them out and shake them up and, yeah.
Complexity is easy.
Very.
Yeah. Now playing time, again, this is why you play. It's a filler game.
Yep.
I've already talked about the age and the audience. You just got to be careful if there's kids that are sensitive, or if you're using it with children in an educational setting. That there's definitely some kids that might not, that you wouldn't want to play a game that has shotguns, especially in this environment.
Yeah, exactly.
The design is great. This is one of the this is one of the games that actually started the. I mean, you always had Yahtzee.
Yeah.
All right, but it was because of zombies that a bunch of other publishers and Steve Jackson himself, which we're going to be doing other Steve Jackson games, realized that there's a whole category of when you're at the retailer counter.
Yeah.
And what are those type of sales called again?
Oh, I know. Like
Impulse sales.
impulse.
Yeah. You see, that's why retail stores will put games like this near the checkout because
It's
oh,
smart.
it's only $12. Yeah, I'll get that. Looks
Yeah.
cool. So nice impulse buy item.
Very much.
And so learning the rules is simple.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the rule book works fine. Okay. In educational merit, you could with, again, if it's something that a young person can handle, the theme, you are working
Yeah.
on your addition skills and probability, which is part of mathematics. So
Oh, yeah.
it's good for that.
Yeah.
So let's take a look now at how we would rate it. What would you say? Is it
Oh, my gosh. It's definitely like a 9.
a 9?
Yeah.
See, I'm thinking here, and I want to reread these again.
I very much enjoy playing it.
We'll always enjoy playing would be a 10, right?
Yeah.
I think I have to give it a 10.
Yeah. We'll always enjoy.
Because
yeah,
we've had
is
it
a
for
10.
11 years. We still play it to this day.
Yeah.
You got to understand the category. Some people will be like, how could you give this game a 10?
I agree.
Because you don't compare it to other... You can compare it to other push your luck games and say, would there be other push your luck games you would play over this? Well, there may be other push your luck games we enjoy playing, but this is definitely a go-to one.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why it's a 10.
Yeah.
Now, if you compare it to other hobby game, categories like set collection games or race games or...
But you can't compare to that.
Yeah, because it's not that category.
No.
So for us, yeah, because we've
It's a
had it
10.
for 11 years and we still play it every year,
Yep.
it's a 10 for us.
And we play it multiple times in a year.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, once a year type. It's like a lot of times during the year.
Right?
Yep. I agree.
So, if you do not own this yet and you like push your luck games,
You should get it.
and with Halloween coming up here soon,
It's appropriate.
yeah, definitely. There's a reason why this is a classic, and no matter what happens to the Steve Jackson Company, I'm sure somebody will acquire this.
Oh, I hope so.
And it will probably stay in print forever.
I hope so.
I would think so.
Yeah.
All right, so thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.